All right. It's part 3 time. It's a new day. I took a night's rest. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to tie this run in all together. Best hand so far, E58. Ante 20, round 60. $13,000 in the bank. Amazing. As we jump back into it, I'll give you a quick recap if you didn't see part 1 or part 2. But first, I want to say thank you to all 1,150 of my subscribers. We are growing at an incredible pace. Thank you all so much for the support on the channel. Thank you to my members, Sean, Henrique, Jack, Thunder Grenade, Josie, and Philippe. You all mean the world to me by joining the Orange Tree family early. You're an early supporter, and hopefully in the future, we can do something more for those early supporters of the channel. So if you want to become a member of the Orange Tree family, click the link in the description down below or the join button beside this video or on my video channel. So let's do a recap. Okay, this is the craziest run I've ever done. Even though I got unseated Nan-Imp, I have never been this set up in my life, except one thing, but let's go over it. Okay, here's our deck. Almost all red seal, either steel or gold cards. Okay, 1 negative, 2 negative, 3 negative, 4 5 6 7 8 negative jokers, 9 10. Okay, 10 negative jokers. 1 2 3 4 brainstorms, Sock and Buskin, the idol, the golden ticket, all of these wonderful things. $13,000. Run info. High cards leveled up. 4 of a kind is leveled up. Flush 5 is leveled up. 5 of a kind was leveled up for a little bit. We're moving on to E43. As you can see, we got E48 before, so we have a few more antes at least before we have to switch over to the good old Baron and Mime, because I believe it scores a little bit more than what we're doing right now. Only thing we're lacking is those dreaded vouchers. I don't have any skips yet. I'm looking for voucher skips as I can get them. I do have a negative luchador in the back pocket. This blind scares me a little bit. Play a flush 5, sets money to 0. I'm going to try and get away with 4 of a kind. I don't know if that scores E44, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and spend a little bit of money here. Let's actually make some more money here. And let's re-roll just a little bit to see if we can find maybe a Baron, maybe a Mime, maybe a cool negative. A negative Baron or Mime would be delicious. Okay, there's a Mime. I think we're going to skip it for now. I don't want to mess around too early in this video. I want to make sure part 3 has some legs. I would love another negative DNA. That's how I got my first Nan-Imp, was a negative DNA. I'm a little bit worried. A death we will take. We don't need a tower. I'm a little bit worried that with our current hand size and without a DNA and without re-rolling the boss, we're kind of just screwed. So we're going to need to secure those vouchers first or we're just dead. So let's go ahead and click the next button. We're not going to skip. And I just need to remember what we were doing. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Steel Kings for money. Okay, I believe that is what we're doing. We have 3 discards to work with. We're going to go ahead and get rid of all of those. When I see a purple one, I'm going to go ahead and death it. Okay, because we're kind of past the point of needing the purple seals. So let's go ahead and get more money. We can never have enough money, okay? My goal is to get enough money to re-roll into whatever we possibly need. Now, really not having retcon is just the scariest part of this run so far. 1 more discard, sure. And then we can play 5 hands of, you know, hopefully mostly gold cards to make some even more money. So we go ahead and play the golden ticket now. Play all gold and send it. Obviously, this isn't going to win. If you didn't watch the first few videos, you know this scores maybe around E20, maybe around E17. I don't fully remember. It probably doesn't even score that much. I'm not too sure, but it gives me $40 per king right now, which is absolutely insane. And it's just a money printer. So what does this score? Yeah, about E22. And then we do it again. We're drawing lots of steel, which means we don't get as much money this round. That's okay. It doesn't really matter. We don't need the steel in hand right now to score. So all we have to do is flip over that idol and we're living life just fine. So we're going to see what part 3 brings us. This might not be a Nan-Imp. It might make it to Nan-Imp. I'm not sure. I really don't know how far we can push this run without having the retcon. That is honestly the biggest thing that we need. Now, I think we're only good for like another 2 antes. So we would need the voucher, and then we would need like a voucher skip in order to even possibly get it. I'm not sure what we can do. Maybe we get a natural serpent. I also don't know how much a Baron and Mime would give us for score either. So that's something we have to consider. Let's go ahead and play one more hand to get as much gold as possible. And I know I made a money printer video a few videos ago. Obviously, this is way better. This is kind of what I was trying to achieve in that video. Didn't happen. I made a lot of money, but nowhere near the amount that I'm making in this video. So this is our last hand. We make sure that we put idle up front. We can play as many gold cards as we have. We don't have too many. I'm going to leave those in the bank there because I want the red seals. And we send it. And this should be, you know, as good as we can score right now without having an extra 2 steel cards in our hand. We do have a negative juggler, which does help. Gives us 10 total hand size. We'll be keeping that one for a very long time. A negative baseball card too. That was from a negative skip that I took. So there we go. E57. We're good for another few antes. We're at $14,000 now. So we continue to move on. The things I'm looking for, negatives that are actually useful, which again is very wishful thinking. Maybe a few planet cards here and there. Maybe some hermits, maybe some temperances. Flush 5s for sure. I don't know. Potentially a blueprint to then get rid of a brainstorm and then hopefully get a showman. I mean, there's a lot of things that I would like to do, and it's going to take a lot of money to do it. But honestly, $14,000 does not last as long as you think. We can keep the fool for now in order to get another death or even a hermit. That's worth it. Let's go ahead and send off the hermit twice. We'll roll a few more times to see if we can get anything juicy. We have got all of these negatives from just being natural. We have this egg that's at $15. That's helping the temperance. The hanged man, I guess I could take for the time being. Only reason for it would be to get rid of some of the purple seals. For the time being, though, we just discard as much steel as we can possibly do because we're just trying to grind money. And a lot of this video is going to be grinding money and also just trying to find the correct puzzle pieces in order to make this a really, really, really good video instead of just a part 3 to one of my craziest runs ever. Now, regardless of what happens, I'm very proud of how this run turned out. Very proud of how I played. I don't get these all the time. I don't go for them all the time either. It just happened to be that way. I don't see any purple seals, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and play a full set of gold cards here. I also don't play with any mods, so you're going to have to bear with me while we go through a lot of this repetition. But it brings you with me on the journey to wherever we're going with this run, and I think it's fun. Yes, I could get a mod that skips everything. I'm a little bit worried about my save file. I've never installed a mod. I don't want anything to be corrupted. I've heard horror stories of stuff like that. So maybe I'm just a little bit scared. Loyalty card's active, guys. It's not going to change the score by that much. Times 4 on E19. Maybe we would see E20, right? We're not going to, though. I mean, loyalty card, yeah, maybe we see E20 here. I'm not sure the exact math on how it would work out. We're at $15,000, though, so we've gained $2,000 in 8 minutes here on this video. So if that tells you the pace at all, there you go, E22. We must think that loyalty card had a little bit to do with that. Majority gold again. We go ahead and send it. Make as much money as humanly possible, because when the pivot needs to happen, we're going to need to get the Baron, and we're going to need to get the Mime in one round. Okay? So my theory is we find the Baron in one of the early shops, and then we make that decision. We don't find the Mime first. The Mime is an uncommon, so it's going to be easier to find than the Baron. So we need to find the Baron first before we make the full pivot over, in my opinion. We don't see any purple seal cards here, so that's good. Don't want to see any purple seals. Eventually, we want to get rid of all of those. We can find the tarot cards in the shop. We don't necessarily need them here anymore. They're not going to help us out that much. There they are. Let's go ahead and chop them off. Let's go ahead and not move the sock and buskin. Let's go ahead and move this one, and then maybe we chariot one more of these, and then we play 5 cards. And we send it off, and this is going to be enough. This will be around that E57 again. We have, again, 3 steals in hand. All of these are polychrome, so they're all scoring the same. The only difference is gold would make me a little bit of money with the golden ticket, make me $8. Not the 40 like it makes before. There's the $8 that you heard. And we send it off. E57 again. Beautiful. Just so you know, if you're keeping track at home, the egg is at $18, everyone. Put that egg back. Okay, we have the boss blind now. And we're going to have to do one of 2 things. I'm not going to be playing flush 5s. I'm going to be playing 4 of a kinds. And I'm going to pretty much waste this round, other than our mail-in rebate, just to see if 4 of a kind is enough to get through. If not, we're going to have to sell the luchador just so I don't lose $15,000 in one hand. Okay? So that is something that we have to do and we have to think about. So we're going to re-roll a few times. We find an invisible joker. There's nothing I can get rid of. If we had an ectoplasm, I would consider it. I'm looking for a baron potentially. Could have taken the 4 of a kind. Maybe it's not time for baron yet. Let's go ahead and use the high priestess. Neither of those are ones that we're going to be playing. Ares, there's a what is this one? The drunkard. Beautiful drunkard card. Don't need it. A death, sure. All right. I can't re-roll. That's the scariest part about this so far. So let's go ahead and use our mail-in rebate first. I will get rid of all of the steel for the money. And we just need to make sure not to play a flush 5. The only other hand we can realistically play right now is a 4 of a kind. So we're going to test that early to make sure that we don't lose the money. Okay, and then we have a few rounds to play out what exactly we want to do. But we're trying to get E44. Let's go ahead and discard one more time. I would like to see some steel in my hand here if possible. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do now is copy the idol. We're going to forego the golden ticket here. And good thing I had 4 of a kind leveled up. So what we're going to do is also copy one of these, okay, into another steel card, because we might need the steel in our hand. This is the perfect scenario, okay? Everything is steel in our hand. We're playing 4 gold cards. We got our idol copied. Let's see how much this scores. Ideally, it scores E44. I'm not sure. If not, we're going to have to sell the luchador, which does suck, because that was a safety net against a plant, which we have not had yet. We're looking for at least E22 to show up here. It's going to be close. It looks like we got it with 4 of a kind. Okay, E49. We are through the ox with $16,000. So we could have grinded a little bit on that. That is not the right voucher I need. I mean, reroll glut is good, but that is not the right voucher that I wanted. I tell you what, that is not what I needed. I'm a little bit scared to look at the boss blind. We might as well do it now. 13 minutes in. Hearts are debuffed. Okay, we make it through. What is the level? E51. Okay, we can grind some more money. If we find a baron, I'd consider taking it right now. I would. But we still don't have the reroll vouchers that we need, and that's just kind of the tricky part. There's a blueprint. Now, do I take a blueprint over a brainstorm? This is the tricky scenario here. We have 4 copiers. That is enough. Okay, 4 of them is enough. Now, let's think about this. We're going to be playing... Are we going to score more if we copy 1 sock and buskin? We're going to have 1, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yes, we would. So, it's time to get rid of a brainstorm and pick up a blueprint. And we're going to put it on the sock and buskin here. Okay, there we go. And we're going to re-roll again. And again. And again. And I don't know what I want to do now. There's a temperance for a little bit more money. Let's go next round. I'm not skipping. Unfortunately, there's no blind skips. So that sucks. Let's go ahead and get rid of the steel for all of the money. I screwed up there. I need to move the blueprint. That's my bad. Lost a little bit of money there. That's totally fine. I'm not too worried about it. Let's do it again. So now it's just more pieces of the puzzle that I need to take care of every single time. And you know what? There is probably a more optimal way to play this. I've probably done something wrong along the way. You can let me know in the comment section down below. I'm okay with that. I believe this does score higher than what we were scoring before. I do believe so. Now let's do some math here. If I play 5 gold cards, okay, they're all going to get triggered 2 times. 1 inherent trigger, 1 red seal. Then we're going to get $4 per trigger, so $8 per card. It's going to re-trigger 2 or 3 times total. So actually it's going to be $4, $8, $12, $16, $20 with our current setup. Times 3 is $60 per king. Now, if I did Sock and Buskin on Blueprint, right? We said $60 per king. Now this is going to get triggered 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and it's going to score $4, $8, $12, $16. So then we're going to have to do 16 times 4 is $64 per king. So this is actually also going to make me a little bit more money if I do it this way. $4 extra. So let's go ahead and send it off like this. I believe the math is correct on that. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. At the very end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. It's okay. We're making a ton of money regardless. But I believe this is $4 more per king. With, if you think about it, in every hand, that's an extra $20. Times 5 hand, that's an extra $100 a round that we're making just by making sure our jokers are placed correctly. And it's scoring a little bit higher, like E25. Before it wasn't quite that high. We're also going to play a non-red seal here just for the money. We're going to send it off here. Now the polychrome does play an interesting effect in here as well. We could go all glass, but that is not the end goal. Is just our end goal is not just to score as high as possible with the idol. Our end goal is to get Nanymph, okay? It's kind of always the goal when you play Balatro. Obviously, you get locked into runs that, you know, can't do that. But that's kind of the goal that we're trying out, especially playing this way. Playing with the idol first, then maneuvering over to the Baron and the Mime. We're at $17,000 now. The highest I've ever had by over $10,000. So we've beat my previous record by 10,000, which is actually insane. Okay, we have one more hand to go. Only 1 gold card in hand. So we're just going to test how much this is going to score. So let's play the gold card just so we can get some extra money, leaving all of the steel in hand here. And we're going to send it off. This should score higher than E57, okay? Because of the same logic that we did before with the money, because we're re-triggering one more time, this should score a little bit higher. Everything should be balanced now. 4 times 4 instead of 5 times 3, so it should be slightly higher. There we go, E63. So we have a little bit more of runway. It wasn't an insane jump, but when you think about it in terms of these kind of numbers, that is a pretty insane jump. It really is. So what we're going to do is make sure we move the blueprint back over, move the mail-in rebate back over, and start re-rolling a little bit. Maybe we can find a crazy negative. That would be insane. I don't know what we would possibly get, but it would be crazy. Let's go ahead and get another Aries. And let's keep rolling. So at this point in time, I'm getting a little bit worried about the reroll vouchers. We haven't found them. We don't have any skips. And I think after this Andy, we probably get through one more, and then we're probably dead. Okay? Unless, I really don't know how much a Baron and a Mime is going to score me. So if we found one here early within, you know, a couple 20 rerolls or something, we would take it. Like if I found a Baron right now, I would take it. And then reroll for a Mime. But it doesn't look like I'm going to. I'll do 30 rolls a shot maybe, just to try and find that Baron. And if I don't get it, it is what it is. 16,800, so we did go down. We got to make sure to track how much we lose. Let's go next round here. E51 we know is no problem. Let's go ahead and discard our kings first. I did move over the blueprint. We did have a blueprint before at a certain point in time. We got rid of it to say that let's do the brainstorms. That might have been the mistake, but it is what it is. At the point in time before, we thought, well, the showman, then we would need a showman to get a blueprint back. However, we've filled up our joker slots now anyway, so it really just doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and discard one more time. And then let's move everything back over to its respective spot here. Playing all gold here to make sure that we get the maximum amount. I don't want to do idle right now. Sock and Buskin and golden ticket. Send it. Making sure we get money. We're already back up to $17,100. I think we get around 300 bucks every time, so we should be just over 17.4, maybe 17.5 after this. Let's go ahead and find out. Yeah, 17,493. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and play this one. We're just going to keep playing the hands out, keep making the money. Maybe we can hit $20,000 here on Balatro. I don't know if we're going to make it that far, but maybe we can. Maybe we can. Again, thank you all so much for all the support on the YouTube channel. It really, really means the world to me. It's been very, very fun making videos for you every single day here on YouTube and playing Balatro. Quickly becoming one of my most played games and one of my favorite games of all time. And it's because of the support. It's because of just everything about this game is just perfect to me. Are we going to hit $18,000 here in this round? It has have potential. Depends on how many gold cards we get in this next hand here. Okay, 2, I mean, isn't ideal, but we might as well do it. Just grind out as much money as possible. If we find that early Baron, we're going to make the pivot. I don't know if 10 is enough to get us to E60. I really don't know. I think we have both hand size vouchers. We do. We have antimatter as well. I just can't believe we don't have retcon at all. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to find that one yet. So this is the last hand. Let's go ahead and copy the idol. We're also copying Sock and Buskin, playing as many gold cards as we can just to make as much money as possible, leaving steel in our hand as well. We send it off. We know this is going to be in the E60s, so we're fine. Same thing with the next round, which we're going to get close. I mean, we made about, what, $1,400 this round? We were about 16,800 before this. Now we're at 18,000, around 200. So we're chilling here. All right, E62. Anyone keeping track at home? Egg is at $27. Okay, just so you know. Okay, here is a question. Would I take an ectoplasm? My gut feeling says yes, because then I could get a DNA again. That's all I have to say. It's not in here anyways. Nothing I can take here. That would be the most expensive Wraith in history. Probably not, but it would be close. An Ankh, Talisman, and Medium. We skip. Hate to see it. Let's go ahead and grab another Ares. Sure. If we get an early Baron, we will pivot in this ante, in this round. If we don't get an early Baron, we'll move on, and we'll try and do it in the next round, which we might be able to get through. I'm not exactly sure yet. Let's go ahead and continue to roll to about $30. There's that DNA again. I don't think we can survive with the DNA anymore. I'm kind of wishing we got ectoplasm now. That's unfortunate. Do we get a Baron in the next 10 rolls? If we did, I would be kind of upset. There's DNA again. Let's go next. I don't even want to see it. We don't have any hearts, so we're fine. Let's go ahead and copy correctly. We're getting rid of steals, and we'll also get rid of the purple seals if we see them. Maybe a hanged man would be nice. Okay. Stars, no bueno. We go ahead and get rid of 5 more. The mail-in rebate is giving us $25 for every king. Times by 5 is $125. Times by 3 is $375 every single time we use a full mail-in rebate, which is amazing. That's more money than we spend re-rolling in the shop anyways. So that's pretty cool. And now we copy our golden ticket and copy our Sock and Buskin. Let's go ahead and make sure we copy right, and we play our gold cards. It is just a continuous system of making money. We're going to be close to $2,000. $2,000 after this round. 20,000, which is insane. I've never hit $20,000 on Balatro ever. My last high score for money was $7,000. So, I mean, this is a monumental feat for me alone just by getting this much money. Let's go ahead and play another one. So, we have 4 golden tickets essentially with 2 sock and buskins right now. We also got to think there's an initial trigger and there's a red seal trigger. So, it's 4 times 4. That's going to be just like the most score, also the most money. It's all math. It's all this game is. It's just a lot of math. Okay. Ooh, unlucky. Did not get a lot of gold cards. Let's go ahead and send it without. Only 1 gold card, so we're only going to get, what do we say, $64, which, I mean, it's fine. We can test that. So 64, we should have 98, I believe, after this. There we go. $64. We were correct. And this, okay, we can play one more hand with a few gold cards. We send it. So 64, $128 for 2 kings. I'd say is still worth it. We're not going to get to 20,000, but we're going to get close to 19,000. In fact, we will get over 19,000 this exact round, which is good. All right, last hand. By the way, loyalty card is active. Beautiful. We'll play the gold. This is going to score slightly less because we have a king that does nothing in our hand. Making sure we're copying sock and buskin and the idol. We send it off. Kind of crazy seeing 16 jokers up there. It really makes you think, like, what the heck happened to this run? You know, like, something crazy went on here, and it sure did. Something crazy really did happen in this run, and I don't know how I even got to this point. But this is the craziest setup I've had before Anti-24 by far. E64. Okay. Please give us the reroll voucher just once, and then we'll figure out the next one. Dang it. Not good. Give me a voucher skip, and there's the plant. All right, everyone. Luchador is going to be used this round, and then we're gonna have to do a heck of a lot of re-rolling. 59 we can handle. We can handle E59 just fine. Unfortunately, though, our beautiful friend Negative Luchador has to go unless we find something else, which we won't. There's no way to get vouchers in the shop like this, so we're just re-rolling to get some extra planets, maybe some death. Really not a whole lot. Invisible Joker, I wish I could use you. Let's go next. And let's go do it again. All right. In this case, we're going to... You're not shiny, so we'll make you into steel. And then we'll just discard you for some money. $125 every single set of discards. We're going to get over $20,000 here on Balatro. Absolutely insane. I'll kind of talk it out when we get there because that is crazy milestone here. One more set of discards here. Actually, 2 more sets of discards. Beautiful, because we got the Reclomancy, which does help us out for a little bit more money. Unfortunately, it doesn't help us survive long term. Let's go ahead and do this as well. We're getting so close to $20,000. All right, we don't need that. We don't need that. $19,423. Let's copy the sock and buskin. Let's copy the golden ticket. Let's send it off. $64 per king. So, what is that? $384 per. So, yeah, it would be close to about 19,800 and something after this. Not quite, not quite. 700 and something. Didn't know exactly where we started. Okay. We're going to play 4 gold kings here. And we're going to be so close to $20,000 here on Balatro using the golden ticket, sock and buskin, and a blueprint, and a whole bunch of brainstorms copying the golden ticket, playing gold red seal cards, As you can see, we're getting $64 for every single king, and we're at $19,999. This next king I play is going to allow us to get to $20,000 on Balatro. There we go. We just crossed the $20,000 mark. Absolutely crazy. My previous record was 7,000. We're now up to 20,000. Absolutely insane. Will we be able to spend it all? I don't know. I don't know the maximum limit for this run, unfortunately. I don't know how we are going to get there. We said that even one king is worth it because it's $64. Let's go ahead and play it. Obviously, we're slowly converting our gold into steel because it scores more. Like I said, if we find an early Baron, I would be inclined to take it. I just don't know how much a Baron is going to score. I really don't know right now. All right, move the idol. Let's go ahead and play as many gold cards as possible to get as much money. Holding up steel in the hand here. Loyalty card is active, everyone. ×4 on this end. It's not going to do much, I promise. Also, we have a baseball card that's pretty cool, but it doesn't do much either. We have a few uncommons. Nothing crazy, though. Most of it's rare. We have 1, 2, 3 uncommons. You'd think with 16 jokers we'd have more uncommons. We don't. Okay, that's E63. After this, I don't think we have any more runway to get through without Baron. So we're going to keep making money until we can't no more. We could use a Wheel of Fortune. It's not going to do anything for us. We could level up an Ares. Sure. It's going to help us out very, very marginally. That's fine. If we find an early Baron here, I will take it. If we don't find an early Baron here, I will not take it. There's the burglar. We would need him after ante 24. So here's the crazy part. We're going up to ante 24 and we don't even have everything we need. I mean, we can engage a natural serpent at some point here, but we don't have the burglar. We'd have to have the burglar and the Baron. And I don't even know what we would sell for the burglar right now, because we only really have 2 open joker slots, which sucks. We would need an ectoplasm, I suppose. So there's definitely a few things that we need if we want this run to get to Nan-Imph. But I don't care. So many invisible jokers I have seen this round. I don't need you. I need a Baron. That's good. Ooh, another negative. Willy Joker, welcome to the club. 2 more rerolls here. We move on. We're not skipping for a free. We're going to go ahead and make sure we copy correctly, getting rid of all of the steals so that we can make the most out of our golden ticket. $125 every single time we do this. I mean, I know we've done it so many times in this video, but it is so dang satisfying, I tell you. So very satisfying. At least part 3 has made it to 33 minutes, and I'm not trying to play slow. It just takes a long time. It really does. This just takes a very long time to do. And it's fun. It's fun that way. It's fun when things take a long time, because that means you're doing something good, or you're doing something that you've never done before. And honestly, I've done versions of this before, but I've really never done it this way. I've never played it with the idol and the golden ticket to make this astronomical amount of money, $20,000. We're going to be at over $21,000 after this. Luchador, this is your last blind with us, and we are going to have to sell you for the plant. And then we're going to go on a wild hunt for the Baron and the Mime, and we could spend it all. And if that's the case and we don't find it, I'm okay with it. We had fun. We had a good time. I got to showcase you this absolutely broken technology with golden ticket. It's not broken. It's a game mechanic. I wouldn't say it's broken. Maybe slightly overpowered. I don't know if anyone was supposed to ever have this amount of money in Balatro. I know some people have made it to the millions. So go ahead and check out those videos, because I don't know if I'm ever going to have the patience to give you a $1 million run here on Balatro. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and continue playing as many gold cards as possible. I try and talk through this as much as I can. It's a lot, okay, to talk for a whole hour straight on like new topics and interesting ideas for you. It's hard to just ramble. But here I am doing it anyways. One more hand. Getting as many gold cards as possible. $21,000. Just incredible. Let me know in the comment section what you want to see after this, because this is just absolutely insane. I don't know what else I can fully accomplish on this game other than silly, wacky setups. But I'm here for it. All right, let's copy the idol. We're copying Sock and Buskin. We'll play as many gold cards as possible. Only one is possible. And we'll send it. This should be around E63, just like it always has been. Next ante, I think we're dead unless we make a pivot, so we're going to do that. We're going to kill the plant, go to the shop, and make a pivot with 21, probably 22 or $23,000. More likely closer to 23. That's E63. Luchador, it has been nice knowing you, buddy. It has been nice knowing you. What's in this Arcana pack? 20 more bucks is what's in there. We'll roll a little bit. If I can find a Baron early on, I'm going to take him. I told you, I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him. I don't expect to find him. He's a rare joker after all. Although having overstock definitely helps. I'm at the point already where I don't want him to show up yet. Burglar would be interesting to take, although again I don't have an open joker slot, which kind of sucks. There's a Temperance, we'll take that. There's an Ares, we'll take that. Luchador, it looks like you are going to be sacrificing yourself. Okay, we might as well use the Emperor as well for a chance at a Temperance. Did not get it. We go next. The plant. Oh, brother. All right. The plant is no more. We have killed the plant, everyone. We have killed the plant. Let's go ahead and do what we do with our face cards. Screw you, plant. Screw you. All right, that's enough. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of our steel. Turn on the money factory. Also, notice the round here. Okay, notice the round. Nice number. All right, it's a nice number. A few more discards. A few more hands. A little bit more money. Then we're going to go on a shopping extravaganza. I also really do need to figure out how much exactly we are scoring this round. So we will do that. I will figure out exactly what we are scoring to see if we could potentially get past the next round. I don't think we can. Move Sock and Buskin. Play all gold cards. Send all of the money. We should get close, depending on how many gold cards we play, to $23,000 to spend on our shopping spree. We're looking for Baron. We're looking for Mime. We're looking for negative Baron. We're looking for negative Mime. We're looking for DNA. We're looking for a whole bunch of things. We only have 2 jokers to get rid of, potentially. Like I said, unfortunately, we made a mistake doing a negative mail-in rebate. So if I had anything to change about this run, that's what it would be. I would sell that rebate and then use the ectoplasm. It would have possibly hit a brainstorm. Because I didn't do that, I don't have any joker room or space. Can I find the director's cut? We definitely need that, or I'd have to get a natural serpent in order to get a Nan-Nymph, which would be crazy. I don't know if a non-retcon Nan-Nymph is possible with this setup. I mean, it would be extremely rare. You just have to get very lucky and get a natural serpent and be ready to perform what you need to perform. But we're getting pretty late into this round here, and I don't think Nan-Nymph is coming together. But the money is, that's for sure. One more hand. Only 2 gold cards to play, which kind of sucks. Only getting up to, it'll be around $22,450. Maybe $22,500. So that's how much we're going to have on a huge spending spree. $22,500 spending spree here on Balatro. Okay. We move over the idol. we play as many gold cards as possible, except for the purple seal, because we need to score as much as possible here. Sock and Buskin's being copied. Idol's being copied. We send it off. We make a little bit of money here. Not a lot, but a little bit. $12 per card right now. 36 bucks instead of 64 per card. $16 actually. All right, E62. I do not believe that is enough to get past round 70. Oh, the crystal ball, man. Oh, we just didn't get lucky. E68. All right. Spending spree initiated. All right, everyone. We are in panic mode. Also, what is the boss blind? Cards are drawn face down after each hand played. We're fine with that. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Beautiful. We're fine with the boss blind. However, we'll get another death as well. We need a Baron and a Mime now. Temperance is good. And we're going to spend all of our money to get to it. And I don't even know if it's enough. Even once we get it, if we get it, I don't know if it's enough. I don't. But we're going to try to get the Baron and the Mime. We're going to try. And because we're dead, once we see a rare Joker, I'm going to buy it and get rid of a Sock and Buskin or Idol. Because the Baron is harder to get, right? So once I get a rare Joker, there it is. We sell the Sock and Buskin. We pick up the DNA. We're still looking to replace it, but it's harder to get. So this takes DNA out of the map pool. So next time... Well. Exactly what I was saying. It takes DNA out of the map pool. Now, what we should do is probably sell the DNA and take and get rid of the DNA, because Idol is taken out of the map pool then instead of for Sock and for the Mime. However, I kind of want to leave the DNA just in case we got like a crazy negative Mime. The Baron is in. Now we're looking for the Mime. We still have $22,000 to find this Mime. Okay? Can a Mime cost that much money? Well, okay. What is going on? What is going on? This is insane. Now, I have to make a decision. Is it worth getting rid of a brainstorm instead of a DNA? I don't know. Probably not. Let's not screw with it. I don't know. 3 and 1. It's just not enough, right? I don't know. We pick up the Mime. We could get a negative DNA. We got a Luchador again. Maybe we spend a little bit of money. Maybe spend $2,000, you know? Doesn't really matter. We can get like a cool negative. Use an Emperor, because why not? Let's just spend $2,000. We might just be dead already. I don't know. Look for Plutos, maybe. It might have been worth getting rid of the Brainstorm. I'm not sure. Look how fast $2,000 goes in Balatro, though. Pick up a Fool for sure. Unfortunately, I just don't have any room. I really wish I could have not the ghost deck. Let's move on here, guys. I don't know if we're gonna do this. We're still gonna delete cards, though. That's definitely happening, and we're just not going to have as many gold cards, right? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna still discard because we want to make money, and I just don't know if this is enough. I just don't know. If it isn't, then it isn't. Okay, it is what it is. If it is, we have potential here still. Things are still alive. Okay, I'm getting restless. I want to try. So let's think about this. We have 1 trigger, or the Mime has 1 trigger, then 2 because of the red seal, then 3, then 4. The Baron is on 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's 4 times 4. So we're good here. If anything, it would be 5 times 4 or, you know, something like that. So let's see if we potentially needed. Golden ticket's useless to us now. Let's see if we needed to do the DNA for the extra kings. I'm not exactly sure. This might be the end of the run, guys. 45 minutes. You might have thought that something absolutely spectacular happened. Let's find out. I really just don't know. I don't know what we need to be at here. This is 4 barons and 2 mimes. I'm not sure. We need to be at like E30. E34. It's going to be close, I tell you that. It's going to be so close. Oh my god, it's going to be so dang close and we're not going to get it. We're just short, right? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. We are just so very short. Loyalty card. Technically, the loyalty card could save us here. Technically. I think. Because if we times this by 2, that's 8. We could get over the limit of 1.1. Oh my god, the clutchest loyalty card of all time. It could be the clutchest loyalty card of all time. Unfortunately, we needed just one more king. Okay, it didn't work. Although, now it's active? Let's try it again. I don't know. 5 remaining. Why was it... Is it active on this hand or was it active on the last hand? Because we got like 2 point whatever again, right? So does that mean it's active on this hand? Now that we played it? Technically it could win if it's actually a times 4. It doesn't multiply the score by 4 though. That's the difference. Oh my god! The clutchest loyalty card of all time! The clutchest loyalty card of all time. And we can actually... We have 5 hands, so we can actually use it again. The loyalty card can get us through this whole ante. What? Okay, now let's think of what I need here. We have $20,000. Okay, the bean allows us to survive. Unfortunately, I have to get rid of a brainstorm. Now I'm trying to think, is it more valuable to have a brainstorm? Hey, is it more valuable to have a brainstorm or like a DNA or something? I don't know. I mean, we might as well try it. If we find another DNA, we'll take it. There's temperance. I can't believe I'm still alive. The loyalty card is actually what saved us on this crazy, crazy run. The loyalty card makes no sense whatsoever. A random negative that we have is what saved us. But we can spend this money. There's the idol again. We knew the idol. This is better than the idol. The idol was not scoring this high. There's the DNA. I'm just going to do it because I don't know what else to do. I think we're dead here. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we copy some more things. What we'll do first is get rid of everything so we have full steel. There we go. Then we'll copy it. And then we'll put them back in order here. And this might just not score as much at all. And we might have just lost by getting rid of a brainstorm. But it is what it is. I think we're probably just dead now. Although that was E31. Alright, let's send it off and see what we get. 12 kings instead of 9. So 3 extra kings, but 1 less brainstorm. So 1 less baron. It's going to be close again. I tell you, we need to get about E34, I think. And I think we're going to get it, actually. I think that was slightly stronger. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it was slightly stronger. So that was the correct play. E71. We're still alive. We're still alive. This is craziness. So the DNA was able to survive us for 1 run. This is why the power of having money. The power of having money in Balatro is exactly what you need. I don't know what we're looking for now, necessarily. Some crazy-ass negatives. Pardon my French, sorry. Hermit. A death card is good. Another hermit. A natural serpent would be a dream. A natural serpent, we could get very close to Nan Imp, but we don't have burglar, and there's no spot for me to put a burglar. That's the problem. We needed the reroll voucher, and we needed the burglar, and we needed an ectoplasm, and honestly, we're really far away from Nan Imp here. Even though this is probably the best setup that we've ever had, and the best, you know, amount of set of jokers we've ever had, we're still quite far away from Nan Imp. We really, really are. And we just had everything going for us. There's the burglar. I can't take him. There's literally nothing I can get rid of. If we had a natural serpent, I could get rid of DNA. And then we would try it. But even at 3 + 5, we wouldn't have enough hands. So cards are drawn face down after each hand played, okay? Let's go ahead and make sure we get rid of some of these gold cards now. I guess we copy this a little bit. Okay, give me a steel, please. There we go. So what we do here is we play the steel. And then we don't draw a card, so nothing's going to be drawn face down. We need full steel in order to win right now. So we only got E71 off of that. The only way we have a physical chance... Oh, it's anti-24, so we can't even get the serpent, which just sucks. This should win, I believe. We're copying the Baron and the Mime. Send it. The only way we have a physical chance right now is we don't. There's just no way. With the boss blind is going to end our career here. And this beautiful, beautiful, long-lasting run is over. I'm sorry you had to sit through all that to not get a Nan Imp. But the craziest run ever has died, unfortunately, I believe. This is it. This is all. I mean, I can't believe the loyalty card has saved us, though. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Technically... I think technically we could get the loyalty card to go off, although it's not going to win in the next round, right? It just wouldn't. What's our... What? Okay. Did we even get a voucher? Oh, yeah, we got liquidation. So everything's cheap and we're just dead now, right? There's no possible way we get E78 or get E72 right now. We would have... I mean, if only I had, right? Like, if only I possibly had. There's no way, right? Well, let's try it out. We grab the bean here. We go next. We skip twice. Ooh, nice polychrome card. This is the only way to win. We got the best option here. We select. We have 15 in hand. Oh, yeah, okay. We can get rid of all of steel. So we do that for some money. Not that the money matters anymore. But we're looking for all steel here. Just for a possibility at getting something going. Technically, we're alive with the bean. Slightly better than the DNA right now. And we send it. Everything's copying correctly here. Boom. So 14 kings instead of 12 or 11. I don't remember. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know. And if it is, maybe loyalty card could save us again. I have no idea. But if not, this could be the end of the run. Could be it. It could be all. Oh, wow. We're going to get E4. We're going to get E80 here. We're going to be alive. I can't believe we're going to be alive. There's going to be no part 4, though, because this is just it. Unless we got a natural serpent into a burglar. E83. I don't know. This is just the craziest thing. Give me a natural serpent The plant again. No. No. And what's the voucher hone, man? The worst. The absolute worst, hey? We would have to get a negative luchador now. So we're going to spend as much money as possible here. I can't win. E87, I can't. Even with the nice bean that I had. That was the saving grace. I've kind of been putting together this run for the last 15 minutes. There's really no hope for me here. I would need a negative luchador into a negative burglar into a negative DNA to survive. It's just over at this point. Unfortunately, I did not get the reroll vouchers. If I did, I believe 100% this would have been Nat Imp. I really do, but I didn't. But at least you got to see full 3 parts of a crazy, crazy run here on Balatro. I'm going to spend $20,000 for you, and you're going to see how high of a reroll we can get up to. Absolutely insane. We're going to try and collect a few more negatives here just because it's fun. And I love hearing that sound. Is there anything we could do with the showman? Not really. We could see how many blueprints and brainstorms we get. Yeah, let's get rid of the bean. We'll pick up the showman for fun. Just because. We could also get more hermits and more temperances. It can allow us to survive a little bit longer. Funny things happen when the showman is on board. You could see double jokers show up here. There's the burglar. There's another blueprint. So we can get rid of a brainstorm, get a blueprint, sure. There's another burglar. We had no issues finding the jokers that we needed. I tell you that much. There's a luchador. It's not negative, though. What can I get rid of? Nothing. I could get rid of showman, but then I don't have enough. I just don't have enough to get past the ante. There's another baron and another showman. That's cool. We're just going to keep spending our money, guys. This is it. This is the grand finale of the craziest run ever. Going on a $20,000 shopping spree in Balatro. It's kind of like a death spree, really, because this means that we died. I didn't check how much the bull was there, but that's okay. Another temperance. Okay, it's keeping us alive. $85 rerolls. Give us a crazy negative, you know? Come on. Come on. There was 2 colas back to back. That was cool. Can we get another blueprint? Can we get another brainstorm? Can we just fill up our whole joker list with those? That would be fun. Unfortunately, this mail-in rebate is probably what killed me in the end. $100 rerolls now, down to $16,000. I mean, it does take a little bit to get through. I am kind of looking at what we can get. There's a fool, there's an Aries. There's no reason for me to buy these things, right? We're just dead. We're gonna die to the plant. Another luchador. Doesn't matter. We don't have enough score. $13,000 to go. Another cola. Another showman. Another fool. I've stopped buying things. There's another invisible joker. There was so many invisible jokers on this seed too. I'm going to give you the seed at the end of this video. There's another burglar and another Diet Cola. If you can get Nan Imp with this, by all means, try it out. Another death. There's another blueprint. Beautiful. Just collecting blueprints. Cool. $148 rerolls. $150 rerolls. Still $10,000 to go. Another burglar. See, this is the power of money. You can see all the jokers in the game. Let me know if there's a joker that we didn't see here. Probably saw almost all of them, I would guess. Bull is still at 15,000 chips. Too bad it doesn't help us out right now. We're scoring amounts that the bull cannot help us out with. $175 rerolls. 178, 79, a temperance. Helps me out. 181. $4,000 left, everyone. Haven't found a negative yet. In this session of $20,000, no negatives. Just kind of unfortunate. We're running to the very end here. Another blueprint. Okay, Showman's gone. We now have 4 blueprints. $200. One more reroll to go. That's it. That's all. We have $207 rerolls. We just spent $20,000. I'm not gonna screw you, Plant. I'm not gonna let you have the satisfaction of ending my beautiful, beautiful run. It sucks, but it is what it is. We can make some money back quickly with the mail-in rebate. Why not? Doesn't matter. Sad to see this run end, but it's been 3 hours of my life recording, talking nonstop. I hope you enjoyed the content. It's been very, very fun, I tell you that much. I really, really had fun making a very long video for you. You got to see the entire thing. Let me know what you think of these kind of like parted out videos, or would you rather just me post a full 3-hour long video? Problem with that is I don't think anyone would actually watch them. So that's it. That's all. Let's use a death. Let's go over our jokers. We have a Baron, negative golden ticket, 4 blueprints, negative mail-in rebate, a Mime, a negative juggler, a negative baseball card, a negative loyalty card that's currently active, a negative Wily Joker or Willy Joker, a negative hit the road, a negative Joker, a negative egg that sell value is at $50, and a negative Mad Joker. Obviously, the majority of those don't do anything. It's kind of crazy that the loyalty card did help us out. It was one of the clutchest loyalty card plays ever. So, in order to do this now, I think it is 4 Barons and 2 Mimes, because it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We go ahead and play this. This is the highest we can score without a bean, without a DNA, and honestly, we kind of were clutch in the last few antes there, just getting past them, allowing us to get to ante 25. But this is it. This is the highest we can score now. It's not anywhere near E87. In fact, it's only going to be like E40 or something. So we definitely went down quite a bit. E60 maybe, E65, E68. So we're definitely quite a bit off here, which is unfortunate. It sucks. I'm sad that the video is over. But at the end of the day, we're going to have another Balatro video tomorrow. Every single day. I'm going to do my best to post content. Hopefully it's new. Hopefully it's refreshing. Hopefully it's fun to watch. That's the goal every single time. Let me know if you like these series videos. I'm going to play these out as if this is doing anything for me. Let's go ahead and get some golden ticket money. Let's go. It doesn't do anything. We're up to $600 because of the mail-in rebate, though. So we could afford a whole nother round of rerolls. This might be the reroll record that I've ever hit. I don't know if I've ever rerolled that many times. Because if you think about it, that was over 200 rerolls in that turn, which is pretty crazy. The money is definitely a new record, for sure. You can go to options and then stats. And then you can see 22,592 is my current record. Also, this deck is very, very beautiful. Mostly now steel, but steel polychrome. Okay, which is very, very nice looking. I'll probably take a photo of that king on your screen right now, and it'll be the background of this video. It's beautiful. It's been a very, 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 very fun run. But unfortunately, one more hand and it's coming to an end. 3 hours and change. You know, 3 hours, 10 minutes or so it's taken me to do all this. This is the last hand. We're going to score E68. Our highest score, what, E70 around there? E70, I think. E73 or something this run. Not too bad. Ooh, look at the nice green on the polychrome right now. I love the way the polychrome looks in this game, especially on a steel or gold card. There's honestly nothing better. So that's it. That's all. This is the end of the craziest run ever. E83 I actually hit. Beautiful. Flush 5 was my most played hand. 107 times. I re-rolled over 1,000 times. There's the seed. As you can see, completely unseeded. Just for you. Cards played 791. Cards discarded 874. Purchased 407 cards. That's kind of crazy. I don't even know what I bought. I guess a lot of that's tarot and stuff. But that's it. Thank you all so much for supporting. Thank you for watching the kind of marathon mini series we had here on the channel of the craziest run. I will stand by that statement. It was the craziest run. I've never had setups go this crazy and just have the ability to get whatever I wanted. Things just didn't fall my way. RNG, you know, I don't know if there's anything I could have done. Maybe collect a ton of double tags somewhere along the way. Played a little bit better like that way, and then got a nice voucher skip that gave me maybe a chance at Director's Cut and Retcon. I'm not sure. But this video is over an hour. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm happy. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Balatro video. Take care. Goodbye.